Hello Spooners, welcome to what will probably be a bumper episode of the Media I Consumed series. Today we are looking at the media I consumed on the 12th of February 2026. And let's start. Oh, there are spoiler warnings for this, for a handful of things. But let's start with the music. Songs. Shelter from the Storm, Katie's Been Gone, and Don't You Tell Henry by Bob Dylan. Then My Name Is Jonas by Weezer, Brain Damage and Eclipse by Pink Floyd, Scotty Doesn't Know by Lustra, and Bela Lugosi's Dead by Bauhaus. And then 4 albums, as you can tell from the thumbnail. 4. We've got Up on the Roof by Neil Diamond, The Christmas Album Volume 2 by Neil Diamond, Tennessee Moon by Neil Diamond, and The Movie Album by Neil Diamond. Here are all 4 raw reactions, which are going to be uploaded as shorts. I've just listened to Up on the Roof, Songs from the Brill Building by Neil Diamond. It's 16 songs and they're all boring adult contemporary. It feels like adult pop, like, you know how kids pop is supposed to be just noise, but it's kid noise. This is just for this is the most grey music ever. Like, there's one called Do What Diddy Diddy, and it's like, it feels that I was like, this is kids pop, but for, you know, people who never got a personality at school and then just lived until 50 without actually having a personality. It's just not for me, is it? I have just listened to another Neil Diamond album, and this one is called The Christmas Album Volume 2. Any musician has one Christmas album is already a question mark. Having 2 of them is insane. Having 2 of them within 2 years of each other. Honestly, what years were they? Fucking 92 and 94. Absolutely fucking bullshit. But yeah. Boo Christmas albums, because they're good for a month. Just listen to yet another Neil Diamond album. This one, Tennessee Moon, and oh my god. It's so dull. It's an hour plus. And it's just really boring music. Just not for me at all. Sorry, Neil. Just listen to the Movie album by Neil Diamond, and it's boring. Like, it's songs from films. The ones I went and look forward to being My Heart Will Go On, obviously from the Titanic, but also And I Love Her. How do you fuck up And I Love Her? I tell you, slow fucking piano. But yeah, that's another Neil Diamond album done with. Thank fuck. Yes, those shorts might get me a view. An extra view on this video. If you're here from the shorts, hello. Let's look at the books. I read Dice Man, chapter 84. And in chapter 84, it was 2 letters from people to Luke being like, oh, Dice Life's changed my world. And it's like, okay, he's a little bit of a cult now. Anyway, let's go to the YouTube. I watched Chris MD's Radio Rufus, the Wrestle Talk, which was very good. I thoroughly enjoyed Chris MD. He was one of the YouTubers I watched back in the day. Ronaldinho's Recruitment, I think it was called, where had all the Brazilian players. That was fun. And it's it's weird watching Chris MD swear. But, you know, it's the Radio Rufus. You know, it's going to happen. Then I watched the Wrestle Talk News. Bad Bunny Return, Braun Breaker, Missing Mania, and AEW review. So it looks like Bad Bunny might be having a match with Logan Paul at Mania. And Braun Breaker might be still injured. But the internal reports are he'll be fine. Then I watched the Jackmate radio reviews. I'm not the biggest fan of Jackmate. Everyone knows the Zoella video. It's a classic. And that's pretty much it. I find him a little bit like, But it was a decent episode. Then I watched The Greatest Story Ever Told by Danny Sapko about a car. Then I watched the Jack the Jobber video. No More Art, No More Heroes, how WWE is changing wrestling. And yeah, he's like, there isn't... Who's the main character you feel of now? I think it's Triple H. I think Triple H is making himself the main character. Because he's in all the promos for everything. Vince was never... I'm not saying I want Vince back because, you know, that'd be bad. But, you know. Then I watched the WCW Finger Poke of Doom, Worst Story Than Ever by Coldholic. And yeah, it was bad. Just finger poke. Everyone knows the Finger Poke of Doom. And it's this, honestly, of all nights to do a shit angle like that, the night Foley won the title, and to spoil it, that'll put butts in seats. Honestly, classic line. And then I watched Stricken My Brain and Tied My Fat by Dan Layton. It's just a nice, cozy guy trying to clean his house. You know, a bit of fun. And then the rise of core fashion by Cooley, and I back this. I don't care about fashion at all, evidently. Black t-shirt, black jeans, green socks, you know, all the stops are out. But I hate the co-opting of the word core. Cottage core is not a subgenre of hardcore punk with cottage themes, you know. I'm fine with emo core. I'm fine with melodic hardcore, metalcore, deathcore, fucking nerdcore, Nintendo core. But what do you fucking mean, glorpcore? No, you're wearing a fucking hoodie. Shut up. And then I watched some TV. If you watched yesterday, you know I watched the second episode of the Mock the Week revival, which is technically season 22. But I found the first one TLC put up on YouTube, but it's TV in it. So I watched that. But I also finally got round to starting Dexter. Dexter is a show my friend has been recommending to me for ages. I watched season 1, episode 1, the pilot episode, and here's my raw reaction. Just watched and began Dexter, finished episode 1 of season 1. It's called Pilot because it's the pilot, and it is a lot darker than I anticipated. My friend has been recommending me this for years, and I finally got around to it. So if you're watching this, fuck you, Devon. It was very good, very, very good. And yeah, I think I'm going to enjoy this. It's not as funny as I normally go for in a TV show, but you know, you live and you learn. Maybe I'll like a serious TV show. We never know. But yeah, I did enjoy the first episode. Ha ha ha. Fuck you, Devon. He won't be watching this. Almost definitely. He might watch that clip if I send it to him. Anyway, let's look at the film. In thematic similarity to one of the songs I listened to, I watched Dracula 1931, you know, Bela Lugosi. Very good. I gave it 4 stars. Here's the raw reaction. I have just watched Dracula 1931 with Bela Lugosi. Oh, what a classic horror film. One of my first of the Universal horrors. I think I might try and watch all of them next year in order, because there's only like 35. So I could easily do that. You wonder why it's not this year? Well, I'd start with Dracula, which I didn't realise was like the 4th one in. I could probably do it, but I've got other stuff I'll watch this year. I'm going to try and finish that poster, which you might have noticed I put up today. Yeah. It was very good. The only bit that really ages it, besides it being black and white, is the fact there is no music, but you get used to it. But yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. Probably give it a 4 out of 5. Good film. So yeah, look forward to that next year when I watch all the Universal horrors. Because I probably won't stop doing this ever, or until I can afford not to. But I'm not monetized. And on that note, thank you for watching. You've been a fantastic audience for today, I hope, anyway. Hello all the people who have watched one of my shorts in their feed and clicked the video to see what the fuck else I'm doing. Hi, please subscribe. I'm trying to get to a point where I don't need a real job, because I don't want one. I'm currently miles away, but you know, with your help, maybe. Thank you for watching. I've been Keith Sweeney, you've been the Lovely Spoon Nation. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, tell all your friends to come and watch me, and to remember to always consume